And we begin the round 11 highlights at the Green Yards, where two of Scotland's freest scoring sides were ready for the fray. Glasgow Hawks.
Welcome to our visitors, Glasgow Hawks.
Led out by their captain Tommy Spinks. And then the home team, with some mascots. It's Melrose, of course. Into action then, and it's Cairncross showing early intent for the visitors. George Horn, always elusive. Pick up by Hill. That's Neil Findlay on the charge. Cairncross again. Hill. Good tackle by Fraser Thompson. Ball's available. And it's Tommy Spinks. And he crashes through that tackle. And it's an opening try for Glasgow Hawks. Hawks again. Henderson finds Hill. Ball available. It's David Milne. Horn. Spinks. Tackled by Runciman. Findlay again. Hawks forwards really in the ascendancy at the moment. Henderson finds David Milne, and it's try number 2 for Hawks. Russell Anderson then to throw into this line out. And it's Lewis Carmichael. And Hawks infringing at that maul. Referee playing advantage. Baggett tries to free up possession. The referee about to take some punitive action against Hawks. There's a word with captain Tommy Spinks. And he calls forward Gary Strain. And the Hawks tight head sent to the sin bin. Carmichael again. Melrose getting the surge on here. And it's try time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, referee awards the score. Hawks trying to clear ball from their own 22, but the Melrose line speed was good. Oh, charge down and a try. Melrose pack setting up Jason Baggett. And it's the third score for the home team. Baggett finds Jamie Batty. And it's Baggett again. Oh, lovely twinkle toed running there from Austin Lockington. And he finds Rory Knott at full speed. And the back row forward is going to score a cracking try. Fraser Thompson. Lockington. Back to Thompson. Oh, great running from the fullback. He has Ian Moody on his outside. Moody back to Thompson. Desperate defence there from Hawks. But it's Austin Lockington completing his brace. Melrose pouching that restart. And really since that early onslaught from Hawks, it's been all Melrose. Referee having a word. With James Head, the Melrose lock. Oh, and it's a red card. Hawks now trying to break away. And that's the full-time score. And Melrose go back to the top of the BT Premiership, having overcome an early deficit to run in 5 tries and defeat Glasgow Hawks.
Final score, Melrose 35, Glasgow Hawks 15.
Here's Rory Steele on the attack for Watsonians, and an out the back door pass to Keith Young, and the fullback goes over for the opening try. Hawick responding, Rocky Johnson, and he finds his co-centre John Coots, who crashes in at the posts. Ewan Dodds on the pickup for Watsonians. It's Scott McLeod, and he finds Rory Steele for a fine try. Back come Hawick, Bruce McNeil. Oh, and there's support from Callum McIntosh, and the tight head rumbles over. Penalty to the Greens. Tap and go from McNeil. And the captain is over. Now McNeil again. Here's Darcy Graham from the 10-metre line. He bamboozled just about everybody. And the Scotland under-20 winger shows his class. Hawick forwards taking ball up now. Greg Cottrell does well to cope with that ball spewing out. And he finds Ross Gibson in support. And the flanker takes Hawick home for a fine away win. To Netherdale now, and visitors Currie, who posted 8 tries, the first of which we see the build up here, and it's lock Hamish Bain striking. Anything the forwards could do? Well, looks as if the Currie backs were keen to show they could do better. Harvey Elms gives to Ben Robbins, the winger kicks ahead, and again, and it's Elms on the follow-up winning the race for the touchdown. Gala also showing their paces, and after a bit of forward breach, ball finds its way out wide left, and it's Ross Coombe with a try. Shield under the Gala posts, fed out by Jamie Forbes, and Harvey Elms sends in Ben Robbins for the wingers' first score. Gala again, enterprising behind the scrum, but this time it's intercepted by Robbins. And the Scotland under-20 wing romps home. Gala with Gregor Hunter, their playmaker who makes so much happen. Good forward support. And then some lovely transference. And it's a great score in the corner for Craig Robertson. Back to the Currie forwards now. It's line out, catch and drive territory. And the referee is satisfied the ball was touchdown. Currie ending the game strongly. And Robbie Nelson ducks under that tackle. Gala, however, not quite finished. Steve Cairns is in for their third try. Charlie Shield breaking from his own half. Lovely acceleration from the scrum half. And he does just enough to score a try. I'm pretty sure his dad would have been quite pleased with. Muir looking to catch and drive from that close range line out. County's defence being tested. Referee Mike Adamson awards the score, and it's Dale Robertson, the Boroughmuir prop, who gets the credit. Ross Jones on the break now. Finds the support from his halfback partner, who returns the compliment, and the standoff. Well, he did score. Yeah, there he is. County again in the second half now. Jones, numbers out right. Quick ball. And it's Alex Taylor crashing at the corner from Jones's assist. Muir. It's an interception, and it's Craig Pringle from the 10-metre line, and the Stirling centre claims their third try. Muir picking up that untidy ball. Jordan Edmonds. And he finds support inside, and it's Craig Keddy who scores a try, but Boroughmuir are now deep in the relegation mire. It's a reprise of last season's grand final, and Ayr struck first with a pre-planned move off line out for Craig Gossman's will-o'-the-wisp running. Referee Lloyd Linton awards a penalty, and it's a quick tap and go from Ross Carl. Just about caught out the cameraman, but it's the Ayr centre who goes for try number 2. Struan Dewar, Scotland Sevens cap, wins that ball at the tail of the line out. Heriot's backs adding their weight to the drive, and off at the side is hooker Michael Linus. That's Heriot's first score. Climo finding Ross Carl. Oh, and the Scotland Club International captain finishes quite audaciously. Heriot's finding John Semple. And Semple scores their second try. So Melrose take the initiative at the top of the table, while Hawick progress from the bottom. We now pause in the BT Premiership programme during the autumn tests, but we'll be back at the end of the month.
Hello and welcome to the BT National 1 Roundup, and we're back here at Duffus Park, home of Howe of Fife. Now, they haven't won this season, but they're taking on Hamilton, who haven't won away from home. So it's going to be an interesting tussle at the bottom end of the table. Describing the action, Stuart McFarlane.
Rolled in by Stephen Turnbull. A bit untidy at the scrum there, but Turnbull gets it back on towards McLeish. Outside him is Wilson. Wilson onto his captain Ingles. Cuts inside, lovely little pass to Ryan. Ryan quickly on to Wilson, and Wilson's in for his 9th try of the season. Howe of Fife looking to respond then quickly, trailing by 5 points to 0. Great handling here by the backs. Forwards as well involved, and the prop forward, Adam Whittle, appears on the outside left position to run in for a score. So 7-5 to Howe of Fife. Jan Young driving at the Howe defence at the moment. Hamilton looking for quick recycle ball. Oh, nice interchange of passing here in the breakaway from Robert Brown. And Brown is in for Hamilton's 2nd try. And as we watch this again, good work by Ryan. Lovely little pass inside to Wilson. And Wilson then just on the edge of the 22, slipping in. Robert Brown evading the challenge of Don Martin. McQueen taken down by Maxton, on towards Turnbull. Alexander Brown breaking through that 22. Statuesque defence under the posts. His 2nd try of the first half, Hamilton's 3rd. Alexander, just a little pop pass, and through 3 players there. Martin with his outstretched arms questioning his defence. Martin onto Lathengate inside centre, breaks the initial defensive line. Still he's got it inside that 22. Wilson can't stop him. Oh, he's past Howitson, a lovely solo score. Watching this again, inside the 22, driving through the fullback's challenge, and Howitson there, beating all ends up. The conversion from right in front of the sticks from Martin. That'll be the last action of the first half, 19-14 to Hamilton. Hamilton then, good strong running here from McLeish. Up towards that 22, lovely pass inside there from Ryan. And Wilson's going to be in, no he's not. He received the pass there, let's see this again, from Ryan. A shade forward by the looks of it. McLeish, left-footed kick. Wilson watching it all the way. Oh, it's bounced favourably for the fullback. And he's in for try number 10 of the season. McLeish then, again, just judging the kick perfectly. Ian Bossey was trying to block the run of Wilson there, tried to stop the fullback, just couldn't do it. A favourable bounce. Hamilton then with a healthy 12-point lead at this stage of the second half. One there by Henderson. Howe looking to try and get a drive on here inside that 22. They've got some big, powerful players, including Jim McDonald in there, who's got hands in the ball at the moment. He's driving over. Yes, he's successfully crossed the line. Jim McDonald with the score. Break on here from the half-backs, taken on again by Lathengate. Up and over that 22 he goes. Still is looking to his left and right as his options. Crunches into the challenge there. The hands coming out from Craig Ingles to intercept the ball. And that was good, strong work there from the Howe inside centre. But Ingles off the right wing, and his hands are in the way. The referee, Craig Clark, shows the yellow card. And Steedman controlling it with his feet. The Howe number 8, Hamilton, 14 men on the park under real pressure now as Steedman lunges for the line and gets the bonus point try for the home side. And they've not had many of those this season. So we're level at 26-all. Martin to give Howe of Fife the lead. Hamilton rushing from the posts. Martin's kick drifts wide of the uprights. We stay all square. Harley in behind, looking for Steedman. Lovely reverse pass to Steedman there, who breaks the tackle, goes over halfway, goes over the 10-metre line. McQueen, though, with an excellent tackle. Harley in again, on to Martin. Martin has options to his right, but it's knocked forward. Again, Martin receiving the pass from his scrum half. Steedman again involved in the action. Angled run to Boozy. Great acceleration here from the replacement. Boozy goes into contact on the edge of the 22. Steedman up with play once more. The momentum has dropped just ever so slightly. Hamilton, I think, appealing here. The referee eventually awarding the penalty. Mitchell rolling the ball into the scrum. Danaki picks up at the base. On to Mitchell again. Oh, an interception. And McIntyre's away. And the Howe outside centre is surely going to seal a first one in a year for Howe Fife. He touches down, he punches the wall. And Hamilton, this happened to them 7 days ago. An interception scored, denying them a win last weekend. And McIntyre delighted with that. And Martin adds the extras, the conversion. The referee has seen enough, blows for full time, and it's a win for Howe Fife.
It's a tough one to swallow, to be honest with you, Stuart, especially after last week. Playing really well for two games and losing basically last play of both games, both off intercepts. But for us, we need to learn that we're leaving tries out in the park. We should have that game dead and buried. So, it's our own fault. How, all credit to them, they stuck in, they played well, and at the end they got the win and they deserved it.
We've got to use this now as a bit of a springboard to kind of go on and perform again and get some more wins. It's obviously tight down the bottom there, so if we can get a couple more wins, we put ourselves right back into it.
Well, a quick look at the tries from the border derby at Philippock between Selkirk and Jed Forest. Jed lost for the first time this season last week at Mar, but Lewis Young got them off to a flying start for an early lead. His twin brother Gregor made this break once he got the ball from Monty Mitchell, taking play beyond halfway. Lewis was on his shoulder, but with Darren Clapperton defending, he slipped the ball to Sean Goodfellow, who went over despite the attentions of Kieran White. Robbie Yorston's cross kick found Gregor Young for try number 3 before Connor Hogg went past Kieran Cooney and Selkirk captain Ross Nixon for the bonus point try. But Selkirk are battlers and they came back into this game with Craig McDougall getting on the score sheet out wide. Scott Hendry found a hole in the Jed defence to close the gap to just 9 points at the turn. Sean Goodfellow bagged his second try of the match with this effort, while Craig McDougall scored his brace at the other end. The big Romanian Kata Grauer powered over for Selkirk's bonus point try. That made things a little edgy for Jed. But Goodfellow completed his hat-trick with this jinky run to put his team over the winning post with a 6th try. Selkirk still refused to lie down and Matthew Robertson scrambled his way over the line for the 11th try of the match. An entertaining game, but Jed Forest the winners. And so to the results, and Edinburgh Accies overcame Falkirk at Raeburn Place in a tight match. Matt Cooper has now scored tries in his last 5 games. 83 points scored at Braidholme with GHA getting the better of Aberdeen. Both teams running in 6 tries with Ben Addison, Callum Champion and Callum Ruxton all getting braces. And big news for Aberdeen, star centre Picelli Nakamavuto is returning to the club next month. Mar ran riot at Stony Hill, 8 tries for them as they close in on Edinburgh Accies at the top of the table. Disappointment for Stu Mell at Inverleith despite Swedish international Sam Paulson getting his first tries of the season. Dundee though bounced back well from last Saturday's defeat to Edinburgh Accies. The table sees Edinburgh Accies still leading Mar, but the only thing separating them a points differential of just 2.